Oh, right. Ted, how you doing?
Yeah, good to see you, Mr. El-Rahman.
It is 11:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, July 15th, 2023.
Yo.
I'm Director Brian Knight with the MCU, also Trooper Sergeant of the SASP, call sign 221. To my left-hand side.
Badge number 251, state ID 1088, Detective Supervisor, Senior Park Ranger Jeffrey Bundy.
Oh, that's a mouthful, huh?
Ramee, could you state your full name for the record and state ID?
Yeah, name is Ramee El-Rahman, state ID 1043. You heard? You know how to say no that?
All right.
Shout out New York City.
Shut up.
I thought you were from New Jersey.
Come on, Brian. What, seriously? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, no, I don't. Aren't you from New Jersey? Or
it's like Rhode Island, you know? You say you're from Boston. It's the same type of thing. You know what I mean?
We do not accept people from Providence. It's mostly junkies and...
Oh, I didn't say Providence. I said Rhode Island.
Yeah, but if you're from Rhode Island, you're probably in Providence.
Okay, it's New York City, son. Come on. New York City.
Right.
Shout out New York City.
All right. Okay. All right. Mr. El-Rahman, just we have a series of questions that we hope you can answer. What were you up to today with Miguel?
What was I up to today with Miguel? I don't even know, to be honest. Just hanging out.
Hanging out. Okay. Do anything special?
Not really, to be honest. Actually, no, we didn't. We drove in circles with Eugene for fucking 6 hours.
I imagine Eugene was driving?
No, actually. He's an old man. He's 85 years old.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. So you were trying to be, you were fearing for your safety.
Yeah, he's a senile old fuck who's been through like 25 world wars. Of course, who wouldn't? You'd be an idiot. You wouldn't value your life if you had him drive.
Yeah, I don't disagree. So, all right. Do you know why you're here today?
This is something to do with my warrants. Listen,
Yeah, kind of.
I'll turn myself in for the evading. Jesus, is that serious? Right. I just got raided.
You just got raided?
Yeah.
When was that?
Oh, no, actually, you didn't. Remember you were unlocking the fucking garages for me?
Oh, yeah, I don't... Oh, yeah, I remember. I forget what the reason was. Oh, you did a meth run. There was a bag of meth.
I don't associate myself with methamphetamine.
You did. It was in your vehicle that you used as a swap.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
That's cap.
I'm serious.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, that's why the raid was going to happen. I said not enough.
Oh, really? Oh, thanks, Brian.
Well, I mean,
Appreciate
it's in the back of your...
here we are.
Yeah. Do you meth runs often?
No. I look like a fucking grinder, dude.
Do you want me to answer that?
There's no way you're going to answer me that I look like a grinder.
I don't think you look like a grinder, but I mean, those that look like grinders, those who don't look like grinders can still be grinding out something. I mean, you hustling, right? What's the difference between grinding and hustling?
I'm a hustler, baby. Okay, grinding is different than hustling. Hustling is like, it's respectable.
I'm going to take notes
grinding
on all
is like
of
me
this.
sitting there like, with my eyes off, fucking just running off. Okay, maybe. Okay, in a past lifetime, I used to be a grinder. Okay?
I used to do that.
Huh? Excuse me?
Nothing.
Wait, who?
I'm going to write all of this down.
Who used to do that?
Just sorry, I had a memory and realized it wasn't me who had it.
Oh. Good to see you, Bundy. Got that eye? You didn't get that eye fixed yet, I can see.
No. I mean, I don't see the point in getting it fixed. It's probably just... we get shot all the time. We'll just get shot out again, right?
So, okay, let me see here.
I'm prepared as usual, Brian. Can see nothing changes. Director.
You'd be surprised how much stuff I got to sift through here, Ramee.
I thought it was going to be like 10 minutes. It should only take like 10 minutes, right? 10, 20?
How's Mr.
10 or
Kidman?
20?
Senile as fuck.
What do you mean?
You've talked to him. He's fucking senile.
Well, could you explain what you mean by senile?
Not himself. Completely deranged.
I thought he got better as of yesterday.
Yeah, he actually did.
But before that, he was senile, as you describe it.
Correct.
Would you describe him very samurai-esque? Was he wearing samurai gear
Yeah.
and all glowing red eyes,
Mm-hmm.
seeking revenge? Why do you hurt you?
Excuse me?
Why do you hurt you?
What are you talking about?
Well, Miguel mentioned he hurt you, he hurt Bobby.
Miguel Almirian.
Elmirian, yes.
Miguel said that?
Yeah. Merryweather, then the tunnels where you were RPG'd. It's Mr. K ain't gonna get in trouble. I met him yesterday. I'm more worried.
I
for
don't
him.
recall any of that occurring, to be honest with you. He did
I
slice
got
me up with his sword the other day, but that's because when he came out the ICU, I told him Bass was dead, and he didn't believe that his lover was fucking dead. So
Then he
pretty
sliced
much
you.
it. Yeah, pretty much.
But you don't remember getting RPG'd?
No, not at all.
I got you. Do you remember
I don't
finding
recall, at
yourself?
least.
Did you remember being found in a tunnel?
No. All I remember is waking up out of a hospital a couple days back and got a wheelchair, and that's pretty much it. But after the next day, I was good to go. Don't remember what happened though.
I understand.
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened to Bobby at Merryweather?
No, I believe he's actually still in the ICU as well. We tried asking him what occurred, and he said he was still in the ICU.
Well, yeah, but you know, Miguel already told me you, him, and Bobby were in the upstairs office and y'all got RPG'd. You managed to mostly survive. You didn't survive the blast, and he helped you get away.
Yeah, that actually did happen. That was at the Merryweather docks. Yes.
Yep. Do you know who fired the RPG then?
I don't remember. It was all a blur, to be honest with you. I got hit with the blast, and then all I remember was we were supposed to meet somebody there. You have to ask Miguel. Did you ask Miguel?
Yeah, it was K. Well, K and his
That's what he
deranged.
said, and that's what it was. 'Cause I don't remember. And Bobby's still in the ICU.
You don't remember because of the blast?
Yes.
I got you. Do you know what he did to Pigeon?
No, no. All I got was a text message from him that Pigeon was in a tunnel.
Oh, from K with the picture. Yeah, that was after he. I think
Yeah, I
he
got a
ran out
text
of
from him.
RPGs at that point.
I don't know what he ran out of. All I got was a text from him, and I asked him who was it, and he said, "You don't mind me taking my phone out here from this bag."
I've taken all your things out. It's
Oh,
behind me.
you mind throwing me the back? Let me can read you the text.
No, it's fine.
Okay, sounds good.
I believe you. Off the top of your head, what do you think it was about?
Something about a bird flying or some shit. I'm assuming you already subpoenaed my phone.
No, not yet.
Oh, all right. What are we questioning here about? What's this about, by the way?
Yeah,
Is this about
well-
Commissioner?
Well before that.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
So the Changaloa cartel.
Oh, okay.
What's
Yeah,
going on with that? Is still a thing?
Ooh,
not sure, to be
he
honest,
brought
why.
that up.
Well, I mean, you told me that you used to hang out with him. You're at the airfield with
Well, it was a phase.
Patron.
It was a phase.
I
You know,
got
Curtis was trying to join them. Tried to get him out of there. I tried joining them to get him out of there.
Yeah.
But calm down now. Well, I know, for all I know.
And what about Patron? Is he calmed down?
I haven't seen Patron. I've been focused on, as you can see.
Keeping your head low. I got you.
Yes.
What were you doing at the ranger station today?
When?
You went there to pick something up? You and Miguel?
I was not at the ranger station today.
You were.
Oh, picking up the RC car?
Yep.
Yeah, we thought it would be funny to go over there, and we heard about the bomb that went off yesterday. We thought it'd be funny to go put some RC cars down and troll the cops.
I gotcha. You and Miguel? He already told me.
I don't know that he told you. That's the thing.
He told me. I mean, that's how I know about it.
But
He said
yeah, it was just me and Miguel. We were in a stratum. We already got a question on that.
Yeah. I'm just like seeing whether you're lying to me or not. You know what I mean? Sets the tone.
I have no reason to lie to you, Brian.
I believe you.
But there's no crime in trolling.
And what about the night before that?
I don't know anything about what happened the night before that. You're talking about the bombing?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea on any of that.
What were you doing that day? Yesterday? Who are you hanging out with?
Just the usual.
Okay. You and Miguel were hanging out?
Why you keep asking me about Miguel?
Because y'all were together yesterday.
No, we weren't.
Wondering.
Actually,
Oh, when did you split up?
we never split up.
You were never together?
I don't even remember seeing Miguel yesterday.
That's crazy because he said you guys were hanging out.
That's what he
and
said.
you're
That's what he
in
said.
the-
But I don't remember seeing
You're in
him
the
yesterday.
black and color vehicle with the
You haven't
two
realized I told
white
you my
stripes.
memory's a little faded because I got fucking sliced up. Put
Yeah.
in a wheelchair.
I got you. And RPG'd and all that. I got
I
you.
never said I got RPG'd.
No, but I know you got RPG.
But if that's what you think, then that's what you're saying.
Mr. K
Didn't
told
he
me.
say he did get
You
our?
didn't say Mr. K told you. You said Miguel told you that.
Mr. K told me about everything that happened.
Okay.
He never relayed
And
any of
we
this.
just
to you?
both agree that he's deranged and fucking psycho as of last night. So you're gonna take a word of a deranged psycho person.
Well, I mean, if he says you can find the body here, and then that body's there, that's not deranged. I do think he was losing it. I think he was battling a demon of some sort, seeking revenge.
And do you think that'll hold up in court?
Well, I'm not charging him. Hold up in court for what?
Well, I mean, usually what comes with interrogations comes charges, Brian. We've been through this multiple times.
Well, yeah, but what charges? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Trying to figure out what you're talking. What you're
Why would
getting at here.
who's talking about charges for what? Is that going to hold up in court? Hold up in court for
Brian,
what?
you wouldn't be down here asking me to meet with you in some fucking bunker if there wasn't a fucking charge that was going to get placed on somebody.
I'm trying to
You're
help
using this
Mr. K
testimony
here.
for something that you're clearly investigating, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So what
I
I'm
want to
saying
see who
is
did this to
you're
Mr.
arguing
K.
with me on me giving you my testimony because you said
Yeah.
somebody else said that, and I'm telling you that person is deranged.
You think Mr. K's a deranged?
As of
Is he-
as of last night, yeah, he was fucking.
So he's
psycho.
good as of last night.
Correct.
Okay. Before, after he sent you the photo of pigeon lying on the ground with all the scars.
That was after. He's good. He was good after. Clearly, he was still fucking.
So he
Psycho,
was good, and then he's like, "Yo, dog, look what I did to Cap."
No. Other way around.
I got you. How did he get better?
I'm not sure.
Okay. What's your relationship with Carmine Costello?
Don't have one. All I know is he comes by the little soul cubby and sprays his sprays and steals our cars, takes his shit on them, beats them up, disables them, and talks a bunch of shit every time we see him. Which actually, as of last week, I already tried getting you guys to investigate Carmine, but clearly you guys don't do the fucking job you're sitting me having here investigating me. Nice guys.
What makes you think Carmine isn't being investigated?
Because he literally told me today that he's going to be a police officer again in 2 days.
In 2 days.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
What?
That's not happening.
Well, you seemed pretty confident that he was going to be an officer again on the 17th.
With who's told them this?
I don't know, but he was going around saying it today. And he's been going around still patrolling and walking around like his daily life. He's clearly still in the prison, in the correctional
In
facility.
the DOC?
Yeah. I gave you guys evidence that this guy was a fucking corrupt fuck.
What did he do?
What'd he do?
Well, most recently. He is not hired at the DOC.
Let's forget about Carmine for now. I'll tell you.
No,
about
no,
him
no, no.
later.
What did he do?
No, because we're not here for Carmine. No. He
Well,
literally
I wanna
kidnapped.
know
First of
about
all,
Carmine.
he kidnapped fucking Zolo. Number one.
Oh, okay. When was this?
Around last week, he was arrested
Okay.
for it actually with Bison. Bison was the one handling the situation.
I thought you liked Carmine.
I don't like Carmine.
No, you don't like him? Why?
When I went to prison last week, he got all the correctional officers to fuck me up. That's not somebody I would like.
Jesus. Fuck. I mean, him and another DOC, I'm pretty sure got fired. I think
if that's
Bass
the case,
fired
then
him
good
like
shit.
last week. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why he's saying he's going to become a cop.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure he's got charges pending against him, or at least an investigation hanging
Yeah, you
over
might
his
want to talk
head,
to him because he was
so-
saying that he's about to be a cop. So maybe he's. I didn't know he got fired. If that was the case, then yeah, good shit.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to. People can say anything. Doesn't make it true. So, all right, you don't fuck with Carmine. You want him fired. Okay, that's good. We know he's been up to some shit. And,
Really? What do you mean?
Well, you know, you'll see. It's gonna hit the docket. He's fucked. All right. So the day of 7/13, which is Thursday. Remember what you were doing Thursday? Thursday evening?
I don't even remember what I had for dinner yesterday.
I got you. It was you and Miguel were hanging out.
Here we go with Miguel again.
I don't know. You and Miguel and Bobby were chilling.
I don't remember what the fuck I even ate for dinner yesterday, Brian. I wouldn't tell you what I did
got you.
3 days ago.
Do you remember when Carmine was taken into custody?
No, I don't actually. I don't have a fucking
When
monitor on Carmine at all times.
I got you. Y'all were gonna give him $500,000 or some shit.
Don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even have $500,000. Check my bank account. You'll know I'm actually telling the truth.
Sure.
Actually, sold a car the other day, so but yeah, I don't have as much money as you think I do. Dude, my chair.
You have $815,424.
Yeah, and I still gotta pay impound fees or asset fees. Do you mind if I sit in that
Jesus.
chair? Because you just pushed this one over.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Let me just. The cup should be able to swing over the table.
All right.
Fantastic. And I'm just gonna go grab this bag of yours over here. Bring
Of
it
course.
on their side. There you go. Alrighty. Okay. How's Jaeger been?
How's Jaeger been?
Jaeger. I don't know.
I got. How's his merch? It holding up?
It's merch. What do you mean?
You know, the merch.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have a clothing store like everybody else.
No. I mean the merch.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No.
You think Jaeger likes me? Or some shit? Jaeger fucking hates me. You realize this, right?
Wait, why?
I don't know. He doesn't. He don't fuck with. He don't fuck with me, gang. I can tell you that. If you're here for Jaeger,
I mean,
brother,
he fucks with Cap.
if you that's I am not capped.
Wait, you and Jaeger have issues.
I don't have a problem with anybody, but I know he don't fuck with me. So
That's crazy. Okay. Okay.
you don't fuck with me, dog.
When's the
I
last
tried to-
time
I
you
tri-
spoke to him?
Yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't remember. Actually, did I see him yesterday? I don't remember. I texted him the other day.
And what was it about?
I needed to talk to him.
And what was it in regards?
Remember, he didn't fucking message me back, so I don't know. I don't even remember. What I needed to talk to him about. Hey, what? Honestly, I don't even remember, Brian. I'm not even trolling.
You don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before?
It might have been 2 days ago. 3 days ago, maybe. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I really don't remember, bro.
I got you. Was it a text or a phone call?
No, I don't call anybody. It was a text. Can you mind grabbing my phone? I can tell you.
Give me a sec.
Oh, it was the fucking Italians. Because
What about?
he needed a phone number for an Italian person.
Luciano's?
No, somebody else.
Somebody else.
Forgot. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I really don't remember the guy's name.
Okay. Was it a DiCenzo?
Who?
DiCenzo?
Like Luciano or whatever? No.
Okay.
Vinny shit.
Did you meet in
Maldini's.
person?
No, he never responded.
I gotcha. Okay.
Because once again, you don't fuck with me, gangy.
He called
Wait,
Jaeger.
how long has this been the case?
Jaeger called him 2 hours after the bomb went off, and they talked for a minute.
Listen, so I'll explain to you. Jaeger's like a fucking psycho. He thinks I fucked up a timeline. And ever since then, he doesn't fuck with me. Some timeline bullshit. You wouldn't understand.
Okay. Could you expand on a little bit?
We were playing a video game, and I was the good guy, and he was the good guy, but then he thought I was the bad guy, and then he thought I fucked up the timeline in the game, and then one thing led to another, and he don't fuck with me because of that anymore. It's a long story. You don't even you wouldn't even understand, Brian, honestly. Some like guild type shit, you know what I mean?
How long ago was this?
Like a year ago. Man holds grudges, what can I say? Hey, why you ask me about Jaeger so much? Told you I don't know anything about him. You don't fuck with me.
Well, I didn't realize. I'm surprised.
You're making it pretty obvious that you have my phone records, Brian.
How?
Every time I say, let me get my phone, you say, and then you...
Well, yeah, because I'm not going to have you pick it up and send a distress signal.
You already have my records, buddy. Distress where? Where the fuck? I don't even know where the fuck I am.
Why would I have your records?
Like I told you, you're making it very obvious.
Oh, why?
I don't fucking know. My shit gets raided for no reason, as you can tell. Wouldn't be surprised.
What do
if
you
my
mean
shit
you
got
didn't get
subpoenaed.
raided? I stopped it.
Exactly. And you're always eating every time I talk to you. There's no
It's late at
professionalism
night.
here,
I've been around. I've been busy.
right?
All right. So, here's the deal, Ramee. What were you doing at SDSO on the 13th while Carmine was in?
I never went to the SDSO on the 13th. But number one, I don't remember going to SDSO in this past like fucking week or 2
Nope.
weeks even. Yeah.
Okay. That's strange because Miguel mentioned y'all drove by SDSO over the Carmine situation.
I don't know.
And while he's getting thrown into cuffs and shit for God knows what. And that's when he found out Mr. K was in custody.
Okay. So number one, I don't know what your situation you're talking about. Number two, just
Mr.
'cause I
K in custody at Mission Row. You don't remember that?
I remember Mr. K in custody at Mission Row, but I don't remember him. You're talking about Sandy Shores. You're talking about two different situations now.
Yeah, Mr. K. Where were you when you found out Mr. K was at Mission Row?
I was in Little Seoul.
That was afterward. You were in Sandy Shores, then you went to the Cubby, then you drove around and then
I was not in Sandy Shores. And just so let me explain to you. You said I was at the SDSO. I wasn't at SDSO. I was in Sandy Shores, but I was not at SDSO. Just
Where
because
in
I
Sandy
drive,
were you?
and you just said, no, let me finish. And you said, Miguel said that we drove by. Brian, just because you drive by something doesn't mean, if I'm going to Grapeseed to see the clowns and I'm driving by SDSO, that doesn't mean I was at SDSO.
I got you.
Okay, and if I drive that,
I'm
so
sorry for. You're right, Ramee. Maybe you weren't specifically asking. So you're right. True. What were you doing in Sandy?
I was at the Yellow Jack
Okay.
talking to the bikers, the Lost MC. I was
How did that go? Was it
Went
about
good.
the spray?
I don't know what you're talking about. There was no spray. No, it wasn't actually about a spray.
The spray at the Yellow Jack and the what was it? The little bike shop, Iron Hog.
No, I don't have I don't. even
They're
have a
really
motorcycle.
pissed about that, by the way.
I have nothing to say. I don't know anybody who. I don't even know who the fuck works. I don't think even Lost MC work at Iron Hog. And I think didn't
They
they
do.
sell that shit? Oh, they sold it.
No, they run it. Yeah.
I don't think so, Brian. I'm gonna be honest.
It's like their clean business.
That doesn't
Brian-
make sense because I don't think
Brian's
Lost MC do
actually
crime,
wrong
do they?
here.
I don't know, bro. You're
Y'all
talking about.
literally were in shootouts with them. What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about. I
Li-
never got
just
into a
last
shootout
week.
with any of them.
It was
Yeah, proof
I
that I was
think
in a
he's
shootout with
right
them?
because didn't Lucy leave?
You have proof that I was in a
Lost?
shootout with
Yes. Your blood on
Okay.
scene at the airfield, and at Iron Hog.
them?
Two separate cases. I think it was like 7-7, so like a week and
So
a half
they got
ago.
into a shootout with the cartel.
Pretty sure Brian's wrong on this one.
That was dropping your blood.
Yeah.
During the
No, I
mass
don't really
exodus
talk to
of
them.
old Lost members and
No, I believe it. Okay.
Jenny made a whole list.
So
of
okay,
them.
you were
We
in
saw
Sandy
it.
or at the Yellow Jack, and then what happened? What were you doing at the Yellow Jack? You were hanging out with the Lost.
Yeah,
Who
I
were
was
you
talking
with?
to the Lost. I wasn't with anybody. Actually, I think it was like Nova, Mateo, maybe Miguel, fucking Zolo,
Okay. And then what happened?
and I went to Little Soul. Like I told you.
And where were you
Or
when
actually,
you
no, we got
found
into a
out?
bar fight with the bikers, and then I had to take what's his name, to grandma's.
Who?
Remember? I think it might have been Mateo. I don't remember.
Okay. And then what happened?
And went to Little Soul.
Okay. And when did you find out? Was it then you found out about Mr. K?
Yeah, I got a call from him.
Okay. And then what happened?
Nothing. We just continued our day. He said he got taken to Mission Row after Sandy.
Okay. When
then
did
he
you
said-
find out Mr. K got hurt?
When did I say when I found out what?
When did you find out that Mr. K got hurt?
Got hurt what? From the explosion at Mission Row?
Yeah.
I got a call from the hospital. Sandy Shores. I think her name was Dr. I forgot her fucking name. I'm gonna be honest.
No,
I got a
he
call
didn't.
from the. I was an emergency contact.
He got a call from Jeffy Cole.
Actually, you could ask Carter. You could ask multiple cops. And then I went up there.
No, he got.
Where were
he got
you
a call
when you
from
received
Jeffy
the phone
Cold
call?
Iron.
I don't remember, bro.
I got you. Do you remember if you're in the city?
I literally don't remember.
What were you doing before the phone call?
Driving around waiting for him to get out of questioning.
I got you. Interesting. Do you know who could have put the bomb there?
Not that I know of, to be honest. I would tell you Carmine, but I think Carmine was in Mission Row as well, right? I don't know. The only person I'd have a motive to hurt Mr. K would probably
Could
be
have been
Carmine.
Carmine.
Other than that, I really don't know. Maybe Bass. I mean, Bass has a lot of enemies, so I don't know. Maybe it wasn't targeted at Mr. K. Maybe it was targeted at Bass.
Okay. What makes you say that?
I just told you. What are you talking about?
Well, what makes you think it was targeted against him?
I just told you he has a fuck ton of enemies.
Okay. Fair
Plus, the
enough.
hospital just got blown up the day before.
That
You
is
don't remember
true.
you don't remember he dated a fucking literally a terrorist?
Shelley Smith?
Yeah.
I remember.
Wouldn't be the first time a fucking PD got blown
Yeah,
up.
true,
You don't
true,
remember Davies PD got leveled?
Not wrong. I remember. It could have been Shelley.
Seems like it's easier, really easy to get bombs in this city nowadays.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So rolling back, do you think it was Carmine?
No, I don't.
Why?
Because he was in the fucking building. So couldn't have been him.
I got you. How'd you know that?
Because Mr. K literally told me. He said him and Carmine got cuffed up at the same time, and they got taken to Mission Row.
Do you know how to make an anonymous 911 call?
Do I know how to make an anonymous 911?
Yep.
No. How the fuck do you make an anonymous 911?
You've never made an anonymous 911 call before?
What are you getting at, Brian?
I'm just wondering, you know, someone 911 about releasing Carmine or else.
And you think I would really? Okay, let me, Brian.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You think that I made an anonymous 911
Yeah.
to blow up Mr. K and free Carmine from custody?
I never said that. I didn't say that.
No, yes, you did. You just
I
asked
said,
me, do I know how to make an
an
anonymous 911? And I
Yeah.
asked you why. You said because the person
I had a
who blew up
different
the PD
follow-up question.
made
Do you
it
know how to do
anonymous-
it or not?
No. Because I see what you're doing here. You're trying to fucking paint me as the person who fucking blew it up.
I would never do that. It's not like you've been ID'd at SDSO. And it's
What? You're literally trying to frame me for the.
I'm not.
Brian, fuck out of here,
Why-
Brian. Is this what you? Are we done here?
Are we? I mean, let me put it this way, Ramee. Look. Ramee, here's the deal. You want me to cut to the chase?
Clearly, because you're not making any fucking sense right now.
I understand. Mr. Rahman, you know, the amount of evidence we have on you is stacked.
The classic.
Do you remember the last time this happened?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Yeah. How did that go?
I don't know. Actually, I don't even remember.
You don't
This
remember?
happened- We've been here way too many times.
I got you. Do you not remember the hydromethyl?
What?
Mr. El-Rahman,
What do I have to do with a Hydra?
why did you blow up Mission Row PD?
I didn't blow up Mission Row PD. You fucking stupid.
Why did you blow up SDSO?
I did not blow up SDSO.
Why did you blow up the Ranger station?
I did not blow up the Ranger station.
Why were you driving around RC cars pretending they were going to blow up?
Because we wanted to troll the cops. 'Cause
I
I'm
got
a
it.
fucking troll.
Okay, I got you. Were you trolling Mission Row PD?
Don't know what the fuck you're talking about because I didn't blow up Mission Row PD. So
I
I don't
got
know if you were talking about a different
Then
situation.
why were there phone calls coming from Mission Row PD at the time of the bombing?
I don't fucking know. Ask
From
the
your
fucking guy
phone.
who made the phone calls. I don't fucking know because I didn't make any phone calls. So you're fucking bluffing and lying. Try to get me to say that I did do that. And in
Really?
reality, I never fucking did
Why
that.
were you why? How is it that you and Miguel were spotted leaving Mission Row or leaving the Ranger station yesterday? Miguel,
Really?
who was seen in the
Let
black
me
and
ask
color
you this,
vehicle.
Brian. Then why is there no
That's right.
warrant out for my arrest? For blowing
because
up
you-
a fucking station. If I was seen outside of it.
Hold on. We
I
got
think
a
you know
plus
the
one.
answer to that
Give me the emote.
No, I don't
There we
actually.
go.
I'm genuinely asking you a question.
We don't put Ramee, we don't put out warrants for those kind of cases. Yeah. Ramee, here's the deal. Okay. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I told Miguel. As of right now, you, Miguel, and maybe Bobby, you are in the worst spot. You're at the top, then comes Miguel, then comes Bobby.
For what reason and with what explanation? Bro, if you
Yeah.
so you're telling me, let me ask you this, Brian.
You got ID'd over in SDSO, brother.
What does that have to do with anything of what the fuck you're talking about? Yeah, I just told you I was in Sandy
Jumping
Shores.
from the off the station, Ramee.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You
Why would
jumping off the
what
roof
stage?
with the
by
bomb.
2 people, Rami. Not just one, not some bullshit half-assed nonsense. 2 people.
Okay.
I think it was a black vehicle. Miguel was
So
inside.
then you might want to check. You might want to get vision checks on those 2 people. And who were those 2 people?
And then
We're
Mission
kind of
Row
bluffing him a
PD.
little bit because it's not
Sounds
a
like you're
perfect
trying to build
idea.
your fucking case here rather than actually charge me with something.
You know what?
Sounds
you
like
might
that's the
be
story.
right.
That's the story you're
You
running
might.
with.
You know what? You might be right. Maybe we are building a story. And then at Mission Row, 911 comes out. Better let Carmine out. Well, here's the crazy thing. Man, I wonder how many people would have had the intimate knowledge and all these fucking GPS locations that lead to all the fucking crime scenes.
Let me ask you a question, Brian. Did you
Yeah.
arrest them in fucking broad daylight?
Did you arrest two? in
Answer.
broad
It's a yes or
daylight?
no question. Did you guys take Mr. K and Carmine into custody in broad daylight?
I don't know.
Okay. But
Why do you ask?
hypothetically, say they were, right?
That was broad daylight. Okay.
Okay. Do you
I
or do you
wanna
not
check
see
something.
cars driving past the P?
A
the
local
St.
might
Shores
have done
PD? Do you and do you not see multiple cars?
You know what?
Can
Maybe that's a good argument to make in court.
Oh, good.
That's the
Looks like
beauty
we're gonna
of-
go to court then, Brian, because if that's what you're
Yeah,
trying to charge
absolutely.
with,
We can.
good luck
And
then.
and here's the deal. All right. We can place you there at Mission Row. After this, I don't fucking know what the hell took place after that. But the situation at the ranger station yesterday, you were spotted to Split, tracked all the way to Harmony.
Situation. Say it again. On the situation at the ranger
At
station.
the ranger station.
What was the situation at the ranger station?
You then, for whatever reason, decided not to change your clothes, and
What?
got in the helicopter, took off, and you fucking jumped off. Now, the funny thing about it all was...
What are you talking about?
Huh?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you not know what happened at the ranger station, Ramee? Is that the story you're going to go with?
You're saying that it got blown up yesterday. Is that the situation you're talking about? You think that I was at the
Yeah,
ranger
yeah.
station when it blew up?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
You think that I was at the ranger station when it blew up?
Oh, when it blew up.
Okay, so what the fuck are you saying? What situation
I'm
was at the ranger
saying
station?
we tracked you into the helicopter, Ramee.
What helicopter? At the ranger station?
The one that flew over the ocean, went up to like 5,000 feet, and then you jumped out with a paraglider.
What? Oh, bro. Ow. You know what, Brian? Take me to court. This is going to be a good one. Whew.
I'm sorry, say again?
This is going to be a good one, Brian. Please.
Is it gonna be good?
Take
All
me to
right.
court, Brian. If this is what you're holding up in court, oh my God. Oh, you're in for a rude
This
fucking
is our
awakening.
entire case right here, Ramee. Yep.
Well, this is going to be a good fucking court
Okay.
case then.
So here's the deal, Ramee. I'm very
You're not
much
good
down
at
to
you're
go.
not good at bluffing, Brian. I can tell you.
Well, which part?
Just from this entire experience,
Really?
doing a really bad job, Brian.
You know what? You got me.
Oh, I know I got you.
So you're telling me you know nothing about the ranger station?
Let me ask you this, Brian. If I was guilty,
go
do you
ahead.
think I would come in with my hands in the fucking air?
Yes.
Accepting your phone calls and your emails to try to talk to you?
Yes.
Or you think I'd stay on the run?
I think you would come in here in order to ascertain what the full extent of what you think we have.
And then what would I do? with that
And I
information?
think throughout this conversation, it's starting to set in that maybe you might have gone a little too far. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. You weren't even on our list of suspects
And why'd you
originally.
email me to come down?
originally with after the Mission Row bombing. But then the next thing happened. And then the next thing happened. And slowly but surely, there was a common pattern.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, Brian.
Yeah.
You said
absolutely.
I wasn't on after mission and the Mission Row PD bombing.
I'm sorry?
You said there was I wasn't on your list in after the Mission Row PD bombing, right?
Correct.
And then you said the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. What were those next things that occurred for me to think that, for me to put you on your radar?
I think you know.
I don't. That's why I'm asking you.
Well, I mean, it might have had a big part to do with the fact that someone admitted
Yeah? That what we're going with here?
that you were behind
I just fucking
all
caught
this.
you again, Brian. Jesus Christ. We done?
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're not done. Here's what's going to happen.
It's like you've been interrogating fucking Pigeon and Miguel too long, buddy.
Pigeon.
They're dumb rubbed off on you.
Oh, so they were making it up?
I'm not saying they were making anything up. I
Well,
said they're dumb.
then what happened? They're the dumb ones.
I don't know. I wasn't fucking there at anything you're fucking talking about.
Well, no, I'm trying to understand
Told you
what
this
you're
from
trying
the
to say.
start.
Here. Ramee, listen to me.
Jeff, shouldn't you be the one leading this? This guy's doing a terrible job.
No, the director's got things pretty well in hand. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest. As to your earlier question, Ramee, I absolutely think you would have walked in here with your hands in the air because as Brian said, I think you're here to kind of probe to see what information we've got, but also I think that you were comfortable about the fact that we hadn't put a warrant out for you.
I have a warrant. What are you talking about? I have a fat warrant. That's why I didn't want to come
for
in
the
here in
murder
first
of
place.
Sam
Yeah,
Bass.
but you made a big deal earlier about like there not being a
If you
warrant
think
out in
that
relation to
you
the
guys are
prior
gonna put
stuff.
a warrant out, no. So you guys think I was born yesterday? Whoever you guys are accusing of having the murder for Sam Bass, that is not a warrant. That is gonna be a docket case. That's gonna be fucking everything. I'm not. Something like that does not become a warrant. Okay.
Wait, but you were suggesting it would be earlier.
No, I was suggesting it'd be a warrant for. I forgot what you said. The bombing of. I forgot what we were talking about. Which
Why would
situation
the
we brought up.
bombing of the ranger station separate
Because you said I got
from the
ID.
whole?
You said you got I.
Yeah,
you
but
said
why
that
would we
I
put a
had-
warrant out for it
That's like
when
a
it's
fucking- I don't
related
know.
to everything else?
If that's the case, then yeah. Then, okay. Then yeah.
That is the case.
I think
Okay.
I think that you're also highly concerned about what some of your friends may have said. You've been discrediting them the entire time. You've been worried about
Oh.
Mr. K's mental stability. You're calling
No.
Miguel
See,
and
that's
everybody
you
else
trying to paint a
dumbasses.
picture for the recording. I'm not fucking dumb. No.
You said he was delusional, or
It was
Oh,
you
okay.
agreed upon up until last night, which I told you, and you agreed. And then I called Pigeon and Miguel a dumbass because they are, and anybody else in the city would agree.
why'd you mention Pigeon's name?
Because Pigeon already told me that he fucking got interrogated by you. I told you. I told you I got the
He
text
was here
message.
for another reason.
Yeah.
So he told you what he was here for.
Yeah, some fucking some Jaeger shit or something like that. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, some Jaeger shit. Don't know anything about it.
And that's why you brought up fucking Pigeon
Yeah.
earlier when you were talking to me about Jaeger. Oh please, Brian, keep your fucking
You know what?
mastermind Hannibal Lecter type of games to
Hey,
yourself.
look, listen. You're overcrediting me here, Ramee.
I'm not
look.
overcrediting anything. You just think I'm dumb.
I don't think you're dumb. I think you're a pretty intelligent individual. I think you had all your ducks in line before you arrived.
No, I didn't actually. I don't have any ducks to put in line because I didn't do anything.
But you talked to Pigeon.
Yeah, because I was checking up on him after Mr. K sent me the text message, which I already told you, which you already have because you subpoenaed my phone.
I gotta.
Yeah,
I-
but you checked up on him before, and then you checked on him again.
And then I say I checked on him before. I went to go to the fucking tunnels and you guys were already there.
Really?
Yeah, so I had a fucking warrant and I didn't want to show up. Dumbass.
Interesting. Ramee, here's the deal.
Classic. Thank you for
Where are
admitting
the
that you
ducks?
disappeared my phone, by the way. Appreciate it. Somebody can bluff too, you know?
I got a question for you, Ramee. You
up?
said earlier you don't have any kind of relationship with Carmine other than like his general antagonism down at the Cubby, right?
It's like a rivalry, shit like
yeah,
that.
just like some bullshit back and forth, kind of like the clowns, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Why'd you go to his wedding then?
I never went to his wedding.
You didn't go to his
You did.
wedding.
No, I was actually in jail. What day was his wedding? I might have even been around that day. Was it Sunday?
Let me see.
Carmine and
3 days
Fran?
ago.
If it was a Sunday, I was not around, and when it did occur, because I remember missing it. I vividly remember missing it. I was in jail. I'm pretty sure I was in jail.
You were in jail when. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I was not around when it occurred.
Aw.
Seems like you guys got your timelines fucked up. Might want to go back to this drawing board and get that straight.
You know, you might be right.
I know.
Ramee, here's the deal.
Because I'm
Here's
not
the
lying to you, because I've been telling the truth since we came here.
I want to check this.
Well, you have.
Hold on. Live fact check.
When have I lied?
Time for a live fact
I'm not
check.
gonna-
If I point out my lies, so maybe I can correct them.
Okay. Were you ever
I
on
actually
the roof
don't know if
of
he was in jail
Sandy
this
Shores?
time. Let's find out.
So? Was it you who was seen jumping off the
He
roof?
was not.
Oh.
Were you at Mission Row PD at the time of the bombing?
No.
Were you at Mission Row PD while it was loudly beeping?
Nope.
Where were you?
I just told you. Little soul. Driving around.
Little soul. Ramee,
You ain't slick, Brian.
here's the thing. Just as I told Miguel, I'm going to say to you, The charges are coming.
Bring them. Good luck.
We have enough.
You said that before.
However,
if you had enough, this shit would be on the docket as we speak.
the last time we said this, you went to jail over a meth lab you barely had any relationship
I don't even
to.
know what the hell you're talking about in terms of
You
what
don't
meth
remember
lab.
this?
No, I don't actually.
Okay,
Hydra
I'll
meth lab? What
remind
do
you.
I have to do with a Hydra meth lab?
You wait. You genuinely don't remember?
I swear to you.
It's
I
the
was
one
not
where
involved
you.
in any of that at all.
It's the one in which Olive Changang went to Javis PD and tried to convince you to stop no ballsing, ultimately leading to you signing a plea deal. After
When I signed a plea
50%
deal,
of the yes,
the only plea deal I have ever signed was the gallery thing. I don't know what the Hydra shit you're talking
wait,
about.
do you really? Do you not
I
remember
swear to
there
you,
was
I
the
don't
raids?
even know. I don't know
I
what
don't-
you're talking
There
I
was
don't
the
remember this
raids.
either.
You got arrested.
Are you sure it was me?
We checked the subpoenas, H&O, converting.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't remember this. I swear to you, I don't remember this.
You don't remember any of this.
Nope. I never got charged with anything or fucking sentenced or subpoena. I don't, bro. You might want to go back and check your records.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
Are you talking about the October 12th, 2022 plea deal that we pushed for him in relation to drug trafficking?
Correct.
I think we ended up withdrawing that on him, but everybody else ended up entering.
Was this when you guys were raiding the Hydra pit and I kept coming back?
Yes.
Yeah, when you and the cops kept leave the area.
Correct.
Yeah. That. I never.
You
got,
remember now?
I remember that. Yeah, I don't remember anything after
Remember
that.
the
though.
subpoenas came
No,
out?
I don't.
And
I don't remember. I remember that incident. I remember the cop getting annoyed.
Yeah.
But I don't remember any of that. No.
Okay.
I remember we kept driving, running in, and just fucking started. Oh yeah. I kept screaming, "Leave the area!" And then the cop was getting pissed, and then arrested me.
That doesn't.
I don't remember.
That does not
getting
fucking
charged
surprise
in
me.
jail. I think I just got let go. I was cuffed for a while, I think.
okay. Let's take a look.
Mhm.
So here's the deal. There's a choice that you and Miguel are going to need to make.
I don't know why you're pairing me with Miguel.
You.
Miguel did something dumb. I am not Miguel.
What did Miguel do?
I'm telling you, if he did something dumb, you keep pairing me with him. You're saying I'm a prime suspect.
Well, I
and
mean,
then
we
Miguel
place
is.
you on the scene more than Miguel.
What scene? I've already told you I wasn't there.
Many scenes.
Okay.
However, here's. I want you to hear me out. Okay.
Okay.
Either you get fucked, or you work with us against Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Yes.
What does Jaeger have anything to do with this?
What do you think?
I'm asking you. Does this have something to do with
I'm
this
sure
merch
you've
that you're
spoken to
fucking talking
Cap.
about?
I'm sure you've spoken to Cap.
Only thing I know about the Cap interrogation was that you found a Sanguine passport on him, and then he kept asking you about Sanguine. I don't know anything. He didn't get into detail. I didn't. Pigeon has the fucking attention span of a squirrel. After 3 minutes,
believe-
the conversation's usually over. So I don't know what the hell you're even talking about.
When's the
Well,
last time you've been to Sanguine?
When it was open last time, probably like 3-4 weeks ago.
Okay. You didn't do the death race thing?
No, I wasn't around that day. It was on a Saturday or Sunday, and I couldn't make it.
I got you. But you got the invite.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was a text message.
Did you know that Pigeon went?
No, I don't know. I got it the day
I got it.
before.
Do you know what Pigeon's influence is over there?
No, I don't.
I got you.
Pigeon does his own fucking thing. He's on the phone 95% of the time. I try to call him.
Do you know about some of the involvements he's got over there? Because here's the deal, Ramee. I think you're pretty well acquainted with what happens in Sanguine and what makes its way over here. And here's what's going to happen is
All I know
is when
I
I'm
go
sure
to
you're going to talk to
Sanguine-
Pigeon.
I'm not actually, because I don't have anything to do with
At-
that. And now
at
that I know
some
you guys
point
are
you'll
watching
talk
me,
to
why the
Pigeon.
fuck would I?
At some point, you're going to talk to Pigeon.
Okay.
At some point, you're probably going to alert him, oh, fuck, the place where I'm getting my rockets, damn, I can't let that connect go. I need to go and talk to my Sanguinians. Pigeon right now. Yeah. Well, let me finish. Let me finish. Now, I know what's happening at Sanguine.
Is a suspect like Ramee
I know about your
story
involvement
wanted for interrogation like this? For
with the Mission Row PD bombing and all the others.
Because Ramee's already contradicted everything Miguel said.
I understand where you're coming from. You believe we don't have enough.
Well, not everything, but a lot of really important shit.
What it's going to come down to is this.
A lot of really important shit.
A, you don't give us anything. We go to court. And
make you think you're the prime 7
you play
months.
the odds. The alternative is you snitch on Sanguine. And you know what happens? Very nice little plea deal. And I think Mr. K will like it too. Because after all that revenging he was doing, the stuff he told me on the phone, the long conversations, the entire painting of evidence, it gets reduced down. Because the real enemy
Let me ask
is
you a
the
question.
one providing the explosive.
You're really not after whoever bombed the Mission Row PD. You're after, I guess, Jaeger or Sanguine Island, because that's where you believe
I'm after
rocket
everything.
launchers, like you said, and shit is coming from. Right?
Sure.
I'm asking you a question.
Sure.
So let me ask you a question, Brian.
Yeah.
Who holds the most amount of passports in the city to go to Sanguine freely whenever they want to?
I don't know. You tell me.
Police officers. You know how I know
Okay.
that? It's because your boy Carmine fucking told me that every single person in PD has a passport to Sanguine Island. You want to know how I know that?
Okay, go ahead.
It's because I forgot. Actually, how do I know that? Regardless of how I know that. Okay?
Well, it's not true. I can tell you that.
Really?
Yes, I don't have.
You don't have one?
No.
Me either.
You don't have one either?
Nope.
No.
You might want to look into your police officers.
I'm very familiar with the passport.
Because your police
situation.
officers are flying to and from Sanguine Island, to my knowledge, given that every single one of them have fucking passports to it.
Who?
I don't know. Carmine said that all his officers
You
have
don't-
one.
All his officers?
I mean, all the PD officers have one.
Carmine hasn't worked for the PD in weeks. He has no idea what he's talking about.
Well, last week he said that when the Sanguine Island first came out, every cop was given
Starts
No,
Miguel versus CG. I think it
I'm
would.
just trying to help you. I'm saying maybe your cops went over there and got some shit.
It would be unfortunate if that's what
Everybody
happens
knows they
because
had
the
shit
only
over there.
reason.
Wait, so hold on. You're trying to convince me
The only reason
the
that would
police
happen is because
are
of a lack of
importing
I'm not convincing
communication
you
between
shit.
the two of them.
I'm telling you, maybe it could be them.
It
Maybe you're
could
looking
be
at them,
the
maybe-
aliens too.
Right, Brian. So let me tell you, does it make really sense for your officers to always hang out at a fucking island where the guards are patrolling with fucking
Who?
ARs and AKs?
Who?
I'm asking you.
Well, who's doing this?
Every time I've been there, I've seen fucking cops
Ooh.
walking freely.
Ooh.
I don't remember. All I remember is seeing damn cops are here too. I remember asking myself that every time.
When is this?
Well, last time I was there, I told you like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And the
2
time before that,
weeks
I
ago.
vividly remember seeing cops go in and out of that place. You might want to fucking look at your police officers instead of maybe looking at like myself.
Yeah, but
or,
you're saying cops, but you don't even remember remotely who it is. How do you know they were cops?
because I don't. There's 100 million fucking cops in the city. I don't even know their names anymore.
Well, how do you know they were
100 million
cops?
Because they fucking. I can tell they were cops. They have a little bullshit badge on their fucking necklaces or on their belt, like how you have it, and they're walking around in groups. The fact that you're even arguing this with me is crazy. Everybody fucking knows.
I'm not.
There's
I'm
a bunch of
trying
cops
to.
there.
I'm trying to understand the situation.
I'm telling you, there's no situation. I'm telling
there
you,
are
maybe it could have
police
been cops
officers. Hold on.
There
are police officers that
Are you? Let me
go
ask
on
you, no, no, no,
diplomatic
let me ask you a
missions,
question.
if
Okay,
that's
so
what you're
Let
referring
me ask you,
to.
do you really truly believe that there's zero possibility that a cop could have smuggled a fucking bomb or whatever the fuck you think?
No, I think it's entirely possible, but I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't rule out. Like, I'm trying to help. I'm telling you, like, don't rule that.
You're
Like, 'cause that could be a
not-
possibility.
Yeah, no, it's a possibility, but I don't. I feel like you're kind of trying to throw a Hail Mary right now, and
Oh, hell yeah,
Hell,
we
there's
got
someone who's
Carmine's
desperate. I'm
affidavit.
not desperate. We're having a
Perfect.
conversation. I could have ended this interrogation.
No,
30 minutes ago.
100%. I'm trying to understand where you're going with this.
What I'm saying is that if you're focused on this, that, and the third of how the bomb got from Sanguine, because you said you want Jaeger, correct? And you're saying, oh, he's transporting this, that, and the third.
I don't think I even need Jaeger. I just need you to.
Really? Because you just said, really?
Well,
That's
no.
fucking bullshit because you just told me. You
No,
said if you
hold
work with
on.
me on getting Jaeger, I'll throw you a video.
Hold on. I think you're misunderstanding. I think you and I both know that underlining to the extent of which he's providing these things is going to be next to impossible, right? All I need to know is that Jaeger and the Sanguine Island is facilitating that trade. That's it.
What makes you think that?
What, you want me to give you all our evidence? I'm telling you right now. I think you know. And I think
One
you
thing,
know I know.
I can see how you see that based on all the guards running around the M70s. But other than that, I have
Brother,
no, I don't know.
I don't know how you think investigations work, but like we don't make these wild accusations based on
What command do
exactly
I
what
have
I
on duty at the
actually-
moment? Flop.
Well, that's why I'm the detective.
All right. So continue. You want me to get shit on
I
Jaeger
think for
a plea deal?
yourself, I think for you, for Miguel, for Bobby, hell, even for Pigeon. I think you need to get me something. Something solid. The alternative
Dear warrant
is
bitch.
we go
Sergeant Flop.
You can't go for both, or you wouldn't be asking me to get you something.
That's not how plea deals work.
I'm not asking for a plea deal. You're offering one on something you clearly don't even have enough to charge me with, or else this would have been on the docket already. And you would have been a plea deal involves you listing
Ramee.
my charges out
Ramee.
and then offering me a plea.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Okay.
It's going on the docket.
Okay. You can't offer me a plea deal without telling me what my charges are, and then you can't offer me a plea deal without telling me what the plea is.
No, this is I'm telling you in advance. I mean, listen, if you sit here and you're saying that you are not interested, then absolutely we're going to get something up on the docket probably within the next week, and then deals are off the table. The alternative is
Don't you
is
give a
that
plea
you
deal
wait-
when you
hold
get
on.
charged with something, then you plea out?
Well, so the way that it works is right now we're negotiating. I'm painting you the current picture. Now, I understand that in the criminal world, there's a belief that we
Convo's trying to figure out how to
yes,
speedy know our grade.
there are officers that will throw charges.
Because the amount of information that Bundy and Brian have managed to put
That's
together
not how
on this
Bundy
is-
works. That's not how I work. That's not how the rest of the detectives work. It takes a couple days to get all the ducks in line. However, when we have the amount of evidence we do, it takes a couple days to get it all processed. Got to make the timelines, got to extract the text messages. There's a lot of work that goes into it. Now, I could save all that energy that I'm going to be putting into you and Miguel and Bobby. And I can say, you know what? Here's a plea deal in exchange for information on Sanguine. That saves me time, allows me to redirect my energy somewhere else. Resource management. Now, I'm not saying you got to sit here and give me an answer. However, what I'm giving you is what I am willing to work with.
Surprisingly, the only two characters that refer to Bundy as Jeff are Ramee
Okay,
and Conan
so what
Clarkson.
information you're looking for out of Sanguine Island, which was my original question.
I want proof that explosives are coming from Sanguine. I've already got mine.
What do you mean?
I could use some more.
You have proof that explosives are coming to Sanguine. Can't you just charge the people who are running Sanguine?
Bigger picture, Mr. El-Rahman.
How is that a bigger picture? You're literally asking me about Jaeger. If you have proof that Sanguine Island is transporting explosives, which he said he does, out of the fucking city, out of Sanguine to the city, can't you charge the person who runs the island, which is Jaeger?
Or whatever
the fuck
thing
you're
is, I understand that you've got a lot of questions, but we can't answer a lot of these questions as it's pertaining to an active investigation. There's obviously steps that we can take, but it's not something we're not going to entertain you as to how that formula would look like.
Also, Brian, let me tell you. Let me.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something, right?
Yeah.
You know why this, in my eyes, this doesn't even make any fucking sense.
What doesn't?
This whole thing. Because I'm let me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let's speak in hypothetics, right?
Hypotheticals. Yep.
Hypothetically, say you're right. Say I did kill Sam Bass, right? And I'm the one who put the bomb on the Mission Row PD. Hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
What you, based off what you're saying,
blood on scene.
based off what you're saying, is that you would offer a plea deal to the man that killed your commissioner in order to hypothetically charge the person who's making these bombs?
Facilitating the trade of.
You're telling me your officers are willing to accept that they're hypothetically.
They could eat my dick.
Me,
I'm
right?
the director.
That you're willing to not give a fuck or avenge Sam Bass's death, but to, in the end, stop the production of these explosives. Hypothetically, right? If you, what you're saying is all true, right?
We went to war with Afghanistan.
So you're saying he's the modern day Bin Laden?
He's the Sanguine is the modern day in Afghanistan. You're the modern day Osama bin Laden.
I'm the modern day Osama Bin Laden. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Jesus
Now does it make
Christ.
sense?
Jesus fucking Christ. Put that on the record. This man just called me the modern day Osama Bin Laden. Oh, fuck.
Well, that's assuming you're not a pussy and you actually admit it.
No, Brian, because hypothetically, if I was the one that fucking did that, I wouldn't be a fucking idiot to admit that I was and take that body, bro. Fuck that.
I mean,
I'm not claiming that body, bro. Sorry. Usually I'll claim a body and I'll vlog it, but I ain't claiming this one.
this one you got to not tell anybody.
Oh, I just not claiming this body. I'm not fucking dumb. If you expect the person whoever killed him to claim this one, you're an idiot. You're not gonna get that. Fortunately, the cop who died, I actually liked.
I liked him too. That's why I'm like wondering why the fuck he did it.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, you probably didn't expect that.
You're gonna be asking yourself that question for the rest of your life if it was me.
I don't think you intended to hurt him. And I think there is an entire possibility that if you're willing to work with us, look, I know all the details of what happened. I don't believe you intended for this to go as far as it did. But now the reality is setting in. I understand that you may be trying to convince yourself with some of these questions you're asking. You ain't got nothing. I mean, you know me. I'm not going to go give you our entire diary of information. But I can tell you with some of the questions I've been asking, I clearly didn't just shit this out of my ass. Yes, we have your subpoena, which
I tell you what, Bess.
obviously, yep.
I can't agree to anything on three things.
Okay.
Number one, I didn't commit the crimes that you're talking about. But let me finish. Don't interrupt me. I didn't commit these crimes, right? So I can't accept your offer here without seeing something that is concrete on the docket with the evidence to prove it.
Hell no, it don't work that way. Last time someone tried to do that was, who the fuck was
Brian,
it?
Then unfortunately, what you're asking for
You
from
know,
somebody
you know the last,
me.
the last person who asked us this, Brian?
Hold on.
Michael
Was Michael
Simone.
Simone? Yeah.
I'm not asking you for anything.
Fuck. No,
Yeah, and
see,
look what happened. He turned himself in.
No.
Or didn't Miguel turn him in or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's on Miguel. Miguel's a fucking snitch.
Well, how do you think we know about you?
So you think Miguel snitched on me? I wouldn't put it past him, to be honest.
Brother, he snitched on you. I don't know what to tell you. But
Okay,
he's not going away for a long time.
Hey, if that's the case, then let's see him testify in court on me. And let's list him. I want you to list him as a fucking witness. And he's going to testify on that.
Ramee
put it on the
is
docket then, Brian, because then we're going to know if everything.
Ramee's smart enough to not give
how it
himself up
works.
completely, but not smart enough
So,
to not
look,
contradict everything we already have.
Could you actually, Bundy, do you want to tell him what happened with the Simone investigation when he asked the same question? Why it ain't the case?
Which part? The part where ultimately everything ended up getting summary judgmented because of how many pages and pages of evidence we had?
What do we tell him when he was like, oh no, it wasn't him who did it, it was Reggie. Reggie was like, I want to see all the evidence.
Oh, yeah, whenever all of the evidence was sealed up until about 2 or 3 days prior to trial, and Reggie was pulling his hair out, and ultimately they wound up signing a deal anyway. That part.
Do you guys know how plea deals work? Don't ask me, do I know? Let me ask you a question. Listen, guys, I'm coming out fresh off Suits season 6. I'm very well aware of plea deals right now.
Yeah.
Okay? All right,
It was a good show. Suits is good.
Hey, I just hit season 6, all right? Mike Ross is in jail right now, okay?
Okay.
Let me tell you guys something.
Wait, is that why you're dressed up like this?
No, I'm dressed up like this because Peaky Blinders is my favorite TV show.
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
Good
let me
show.
tell you guys something.
Good show.
The court case
Ray
usually
Romanoff did it too.
What?
Ray also wanted to see all the evidence on the docket.
Because brother, that's not a fucking crazy fucking thing. You do know plea deals are giving once somebody is charged with something officially, as well as they see that they're not going to be able to beat the case, so they plea out. You understand that?
That
correct?
is a option. Yes.
That is not an option. Nobody takes a plea deal before they're even charged with something. That's not even possible.
It is.
You can't plea out to something you haven't been charged
No,
with
we
yet.
can charge you,
So
but
then
we don't
do
have to
that.
give you all the evidence.
No.
No.
So, okay. And what I'm telling you, even if you're right, let me finish. Even if you're right, I wouldn't even do that. I would like to see the evidence you have that you are so sure that I did this thing.
Hell no.
You're gonna see in the court case.
See it 2 days before the court.
Okay. And at that point, then we'll talk plea deals.
We ain't talking plea deals that goes that far.
Hey,
We might as well.
The state gives the plea deals, not the fucking PD.
No, we give the plea deals. You're talking to two of
that's
the
'cause we
people
don't
that
have
have written
prosecutors,
90.
that's why.
We do have prosecutors. I have this.
So the
run
prosecutors
the
give out
state
the plea
attorney's
deal, not
office.
you. You don't give the plea deal. The
They work
prosecutors
for
give
me.
the plea deal.
They work for us, Ramee.
Right, and then if they offer a plea deal based on what you want, which is Jaeger, then we'll talk then.
Are you
Or we can
telling
go to
me?
trial on your bullshit cases in concrete. I would love to see what you have. I'm really curious as how you're so sure that this is me.
Okay.
That I'm the modern day Osama bin Laden.
I have a plan.
And
You
I
know
bombed
what?
Sandy Shores, Mission Row. And
I have a
Maybe not
plan.
Osama bin Laden. Maybe like one of his lives.
I know how we get Ramee to crack.
So you're saying I'm the modern day Saddam Hussein?
No, that would be Jaeger.
You're saying I'm Osama bin Laden and Jaeger's Saddam Hussein?
All we've got to do is put up a docket that looks like the Michael Simone one.
Jesus fucking Christ!
We put up a
You're
docket
George
with
W. Bush.
26 exhibits on it, and Ramee's
Yeah.
gonna fold like a house of cards. We put up a docket with
Alright.
like 26
Well, Brian,
exhibits
I guess
on
we're
it.
gonna go to trial.
We seal them all so that nobody
Okay.
can see
You're
them.
willing to take the risk.
Ramee's gonna go, nope,
I'm
that's
willing
too
to
much
take risks 'cause
fucking
You haven't even
paperwork.
presented me anything other than your story that you're gonna run with. That's the story.
So
Ramee's gonna
here's
look
my
at it and go,
purview.
that's scary.
So I think
and then
your
he'll come back
understanding
with
of what
a
a plea deal
table.
is a little bit twisted. So the way that it works is a couple ways. We believe we have enough. We also know that it's a good amount of effort, right? So what we weigh on our end is we say, okay, are we going to go in with a 70-30 to court, 70% guilty, 30% not guilty, while simultaneously
What if he has a lawyer look at
having
it?
other cases we're working.
Oh, he'll definitely have a lawyer
including
look at it.
the one on Singui. And I say that openly because I've already interrogated you.
Redacted cookie
Who
recipes.
then spoke with Pigeon. Pigeon was interrogated, who then spoke to Jaeger. Blah, 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 blah. You get
I'm
the
telling
whole
you guys right now, if
Let
I
me-
They already know these things are happening.
if I
So,
file this on
let me finish.
Monday,
what I'm assessing is, are we going to put the energy into Ramee and then go after Jaeger, or alternatively,
if I file
work
this
out a
on
deal.
Monday,
I save time,
Shit,
the
that's not the
detective
right
save time,
person.
Okay.
you
where's
spend a
my
lot
fucking
less time in
subpoena?
jail.
Let me answer you.
Yeah.
I will answer
Go
your
ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
Are you familiar with
We will
major
have
court cases that
1,
involve people
2,
who are
3,
taking
4,
plea deals?
5,
Are you
6,
involved?
7,
Are you
8,
familiar
9,
with the
10,
John?
11,
Are you familiar with the
12,
John
13,
Gotti case,
14.
where Sammy the Bull Gravano took a
15,
plea deal
16, 17,
and admitted
18.
to 36 murders?
We have
or murder,
19
number 21,
exhibits
36 of
already.
his murders, and he got jail sentence, and he pleaded out and then snitched on John Gotti, right?
For a
If what
reduced
you're-
sentence afterwards.
Correct. Do you know what his
Correct.
reduced sentence was?
What was it?
I'm telepathically remembering it. Give me a sec.
You're
I want to tell.
telepathically.
I will, because I'm proving a point here. I'll tell you, right?
Okay. I'm sorry. Am I arguing with Ramee or someone else?
You're arguing with Ron, and I'll tell you why. I'm telling you, I'm fresh off season 6.
Fresh off season 6.
So he was looking at life in prison, and he pleaded out to 20 years. I'm sorry, 5 years. 5 years imprisonment. He admitted to 19 murders in order to get the bigger fish, which they were really after, which was the Teflon Don John Gotti, right? This is kind of a similar situation, right? You're accusing me, except I didn't actually commit 19 murders or commit a bombing or whatever the fuck you're trying to accuse me of, right? I'm doing hypothetics, right?
It was just a couple bombings.
So you're accusing me of bombing 3 government buildings and murdering the commissioner of the police department, and you're telling me that you want me to plea out the same way this guy did in order to get the bigger picture.
No, I never said the same thing.
No. I'm giving an example here. You're wanting me to plea out to get the bigger fish, right?
Apples and oranges.
It's not apples and oranges because it's the same concept. The concept is the same. You want me to plea out so you can get the bigger guy,
It's the same concept.
Now, the bigger guy you're telling me is Jaeger, correct? If you're telling me that you're the commissioner died and I blew up 3 buildings, we're not talking about just first degree murder here. We're talking about terrorism, okay? There's government buildings here. We're talking about a lot of things here. You're telling me the best you're going to do is 70-30? If you're doing that with all the other people that you're interrogating with, Brian, I'm sorry, bro, but this is just not...
What do you mean 70-30?
You said 70-30. You're going to want me to plea out to a 70 acceptance deal and then 30%
No, you weren't listening.
reduction.
No. 70-30 is if we believe we have a 70% chance for a guilty plea versus 30%.
A guilty verdict.
Wait. Say it again? I'm confused.
A 70-30 probability of a guilty verdict.
Okay, and at that point, when you're certain that I'm going to get pled guilty based on how the court case goes, is how you'll all for a plea deal.
Can't force a perma. We can
So
threaten
during the court
to.
trial, if you're 70%
We can
sure that I'm gonna be
threaten
found guilty,
to.
then you're going to slide a plea deal saying that you want me to cooperate and get something on Jaeger, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, everything that we're talking about right now absolutely is useless until that happens.
Until it goes on the docket?
Until you're 70% sure that I will be found guilty for the charges you're charging me with.
I'm telling you right now, we're at like 70%. Brother, we have you by the balls. You just don't realize it.
It's
yet.
based on everything that you fucking said just now, brother. You ain't got shit.
No, I'm not going to give you... Listen, Ramee, when we come into interrogation, all right, you're getting a little, I'm getting a little, right? We're kind of tickling each other's balls. I ain't trying to pull my dick out and show you how big it is. If we were at that point, I mean...
Go ahead. Prove to me that you have me on by the balls. Because you haven't done it yet.
Prove to me that you have me by the balls.
Okay. Maybe we can skip all that then.
We can with the plea deal. Yes, we're skipping.
Brother, I am not convinced that you have me. You're not
Let me translate. Let me translate.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. You don't have me convinced that you have me by the balls. You have to prove to me. Prove to me that you have me by the balls. You don't. You have what you did. Right
I can
now,
prove.
Then do it.
I can fucking prove.
And then
it.
I'll take a plea deal then. If you're so sure that I committed these bombings and murders.
No.
Brian's trying to bluff.
Because you don't have anything. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Are you saying
to a certain degree, Brian is
absolutely nothing, and you want us to
correct.
sit here and show you the evidence?
He's still holding cards back.
You want us to show you? What if we show? Okay,
but so, Ramee wants to see at least one or two more of them.
What is it that you want to know?
Hey,
play your game.
Bundy, this dude is fumbling. You sure you don't want to step in here?
There ain't no fumbling. I'm trying to understand your logic right now.
Bundy, you sure you don't want to step in before I answer this question? You sure? He's fumbling.
I mean, look, it's very simple. Mr. El-Rahman clearly...
No. You guys don't understand what I'm fucking saying.
No, I understand what you're saying.
You guys want me to sign a plea deal because you think that I'm convinced that you have me by the balls. You guys haven't said anything that will have me convinced that you guys have me by the balls. So I'm sitting here telling you guys,
the risk is on your side. That's the issue.
Clearly, it's not. I came in here willingly. Y'all motherfuckers
You
can't catch me
did.
out if I'm outside.
No,
you know
you're
that.
in here and you're trying to ask for more information, and it ain't gonna happen.
No, you're bluffing. I can tell you're bluffing based on your tone right now, and you're laughing about it because you know I'm right.
No, actually, that ain't the case. I mean, listen, Ramee.
It's kind of hard to get a word in when they're
I'm-
going back and
you know
forth
what?
like this.
Let's go to court.
I've been saying that since we started this recording.
Okay, fantastic.
Hey, Ramee,
Gentlemen, I'll
I
see
want
you in court
to.
at trial.
I want to close
And I'll
out
be
with
self-representing as well.
I want to close out with another example because you brought up the Gotti example.
Yeah.
A more close to home one for me is Mr. Rickenbacker. Are you aware of the 2 murders he got charged with?
All I know is that he got pardoned at the last second by Mayor Denzel.
Yep, the first one.
I don't know anything about what actually happened.
Yeah, the first one, he was accused of shooting the kid of a cop during a hostage situation.
Okay.
He got put on death row for that one. The next one was...
Okay, but I don't know anything about the court case or what he pled to and what he was charged with. I know nothing about it.
Yeah, I'm just
So inform me.
like bare minimums. It was murder of a government employee, and he got put on death row for it.
Okay.
The next one was murder of a government employee.
What was
That
death row? Death by shooting, right? And that's when Denzel bailed him out.
Yeah, firing squad. Denzel ended up
Okay.
pardoning him, and it got turned into life with the possibility of parole later on.
Okay.
The next one he did 233 years on.
Okay, and what was that for?
Murder of a government employee.
See,
Is
the
a-
problem with, you know the difference between me and Mel Rickenbacker?
A terrorism charge on top of the murder.
That is true.
I've never committed terrorism in my life, and I've never murdered anybody. That's the difference between me and Mel Rickenbacker.
He tried
think
to
we're done
take
here,
over
gentlemen.
Sandy Shores too, right?
I think we're done here, gentlemen. You're comparing me to a 90-year-old senile man the same age as Eugene.
You certainly seem to hang out with them. Maybe they're rubbing off on you, Mr. El-Rahman.
I haven't seen Mel Rickenbacker. I haven't seen Mel Rickenbacker in 233 days, if I'm going to be honest.
Really?
even-
All right. Mr. El-Rahman, charges will be on the docket.
I look forward
Like
to
you
it.
said, it's going to be
Director.
terrorism and murder.
I look forward to it.
And the
Director,
recording here at 12:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right.
Hey, boys. When do you need to come